Hey everyone, this is J-Dog, and I'm here with another video. If you are a fan of comic books, if you're a fan of comic books, cartoon, anime, whatever, then I want you to support some projects that's in the comic book industry, that is independent comic book projects that are created by black comic book creators, black authors, black writers, black illustrators. So we need to support our own when we create stuff. I'm looking at the Patreon for Black Sands Entertainment. They got some new comics out. This is the man. This is the man who created Black Sands Entertainment. That was the one that created the story of the Black Sands, the Seven Kingdoms, where they actually did accurate depictions of the Egyptians. This individual has done a lot of good comic books and PDFs, and if you subscribe to this Patreon, you can get some at least digital or PDF copies of some of his comic books. I believe this is a recent one that he's created, called Mombus. This is a PDF of the first issue, so it's about this African tribe. So yeah, I'm just now really just reading into it. I recently got a comic book. This is the comic book. It's called BP Soldiers Awaken the God Within. This is not only a comic book about a black superhero, but it's also being used to help teach kids about STEM research. So a comic book that wants to help black kids get involved with STEM research and stuff. This is pretty good. Now, you probably can't download because the project has been downloaded, but I'm waiting for if they're going to create another issue in the near future. Also right now, the second edition of Agent Solo is right now doing, Agent Solo is another recent created black superhero. The creator is Raymond, Leonard, Leonard, forgive me, I pronounced it right wrong. He's from Chicago. He's the creator of Agent Solo. This is, right now, I already have both a print and digital copy of the first issue of Agent Solo. This is the, second right now. There's a campaign, it's going on Indiegogo. So if you want to donate, I'll leave the link to it in the description box, the comment section. Basically, he is who is Agent Solo? Agent Solo feature, Agent Solo, City Under Siege, HOS, House of Special Operations, blueprint of the cybergenetic technology was leaked out into the black market. Dangerous criminals, worldwide used, giving them extraordinary super abilities. They call them mech techs, a branch of an international terrorist organization known as Hazard Leads by their leader, General has threatened the world. With it, the latest biological mutual electron, Agent Solo, a superhero bionic agent, aka Jack, that's the real name. So he's a super bionic agent, and he's trying to help save the world from the terrorists. This is him right here, Agent Solo. So, I'm not actually starting to read the first issue. And now I just recently donated so I can get the second issue. If you don't have the first issue, there is, you can go right here. There is, where if you donate a certain amount of money, you can get the first and second issue. Now these have already sold out, but these are just some deals. If you donate, yeah, if you donate. So, and you probably want to know why I'm even talking about comic books right now. I'm talking about comic books because we as black people who are involved in the comic book world, if black people who are involved in the comic book world are talking about that we want more black superheroes, we want more black animes, we want more black superheroes, more black characters, positive black characters. Well, we can't always depend on Marvel and DC Comics because we saw what happened. I did a video a few months ago about that snowflake and safe space, and then I did another one about what happened with the Eternals, the upcoming Eternals movie, and many people in the black community thought that they was insult and that it was spreading a negative propaganda against black people. That shows you right there we can't depend on DC and Marvel. So now it's time to support our own comic books. We need to support black comic book creators, black-owned comic book companies. Like there's this European one called Zebra Comics. I'm trying to find their Facebook. Zebra Comics, and then you can get if you support they just completed their campaign, but they still got 6 days to go, but they did reach their goal. So basically it's this called Akuma. This is their latest project. It's about an Afro-punk story about a con girl that faces her witch force when a black market deal goes south. So it's I haven't really looked at this comic book, but it's from Zebra Comics. They even, I believe, have their own, like I said, I showed them the Facebook, and they have their own Twitter account and Instagram account. I will leave the links to them. Here's an African-based comic book studio called Unique Studios. So basically, you can get digital or print copies of African comic books that you want to check out. Digital and print comic books. These are African-based stories and stuff. So, yes, like I said, we need to start supporting our own. Here's something called Akuma's, an action-packed Sentai sci-fi comic book series. It's under the people. They actually just surpassed their goal, so congratulations to them. They're actually from this comic book company that I'm just looking at right now called Ray Comics. So I don't really know much about them, but this is pretty good. The creator is this individual by the name of TJ Sterling. So they just recently did a campaign. If you want to, Akuma, forgive me, I pronounced their name wrong. It's a sci-fi manga Sentai action about a young man named Kale who unknowingly possessed a latent superhuman ability that could potentially save the human race. Entering the Akuma's hunters, 4 villainous biomechanic warriors who have traveled from the dark, dialless future in our modern day time to acquire his ability and use it for their own purposes. So, but that's all I know about it. But yeah, there's also this other campaign. This one is a more directed towards black females. But congratulations to, it's called Happy and Monsters. An action-packed adventure, multicultural. So this is a black manga. This is a black manga. Congratulations to them because they just did their goal as well. So it's created by Tiana Scott. So shout out to them. But this is what we need. These are some of the characters featured. This is Happy, of course, and this is Monster. These are the 2 characters. And they even have their own website, I believe. Yeah, this is their website right here. It's called happymonster.com. So check it out. This is the merchandise. I'm still looking more into some of these. I'm looking more into some of these websites. But this is what we need in the black community. We need to create our own stories through comic books, especially if you want to be involved in the comic book industry. If you kids want to be involved in the comic book industry, you want comic books that's going to tell our stories in our own image, then we need to support some of these independent black comic book creators and such and other black literature writers. Here's one where these are stories by different black writers and creators. It's called Nora is the New Black. So, and shout out to them. They have just completed their campaign, but they still only have even though they have 49 hours to go, they still completed their campaign. So shout out to them. So basically, it's a collection of Nora stories by black creators. I'll leave a link to all these campaigns if you want to check them out yourselves. So, yeah, if you want to check them out yourselves, I'll leave a link to all these campaigns and to the Patreons, so that you can check them out for yourselves, and to their Facebook and YouTube and websites. Their Facebook, their social media, and their websites. I'll leave a link to all of them so that y'all can check them out. But yeah, shout out to these creators and keep doing the good work, and we need to support them. Like I said, we can't depend on Marvel and DC Comics all the time. The comic book industry is struggling because of the SJW BS. But so right now we need to start supporting our own black content creators, our own black content creators who are comic book creators and literature writers, so that we will have our own comic book industry. We don't have to depend on Marvel and DC. But that's all I have to say. I want to know what y'all think in the comment section. Write down in the comment section what you think. Make sure you hit the like button. I really hope you share this video and share the links that I'm going to put in both the description box and comment section. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification, regardless of where you're watching this video. YouTube, Black Junction, regardless you're watching this video. But that's all I have to say about this. This is J-Dog. Thank you for watching, and I hope to catch y'all in another video. Peace, everyone.